Hey, this is TJ with Solutions by TJ, and I am so glad that you guys are here. I'm gonna try to do this without my glasses on because I freaking hate the glare that comes across in these glasses. So I'm blind as a Bessie bat right now, so don't judge me, okay? All right, another week. This has been an amazing week for me. Last week I was completely full, booked, and busy at the short-term rentals. I've gotten some bookings this week, and I'm excited about it. I'm learning more and more, and I'm happy. Another thing that is amazing and awesome is that Miss Toni Taylor Harris, baby, blew it up. She blew it up on that last video. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at it. It's called Networking to Increase Your Net Worth. Baby, she did that. No joke. She did that. I ain't gonna be on here long because I'm tired, but I am going to start a room on Clubhouse as well. For Sunday FunDay, and I want to know how you guys are doing. That's my main goal for coming on here. We have 6 people. Look, y'all didn't see me squint, huh? Baby, I'm blind as a bat, but I'm trying to be cute. Hello. Oh my God. Don't come in here, Blue. Don't come in here. I don't know why your sister let you out. I'm opening up Clubhouse now. I know y'all like, why didn't she do that before she got on? I know, right? So what have y'all been up to? Man, so I have a friend who graciously went through my short-term rental Airbnb account. And she went through that account and did some hooju, baby. And I started booking. And last week was booked, and this week is booking up, and it's looking like March is going to be amazing. I also have a lot going on. Hopefully in April, May, June, people are already contacting me, sports teams. So, man, God is good, and his mercy endureth forever. Hello? I don't know if you know about that. God is good, and his mercy endureth forever. Woo. I'm pleased because I ain't gonna lie, when you get into a new endeavor sometimes, be it the notary signing agent business, short-term rentals, when you're in there and nobody is calling you, the signing companies, you signed up to 100 companies and you haven't heard from one. One reason that you haven't heard from them is because you haven't reached out to them, but that ain't what I'm talking about. You got to reach out to them first, right? You got to build that relationship. I'm all off my task. But when you start a new venture and it's not going how you think it should go, but somebody who has been given the gift to start out winning, who can do a little switching and twitching on your stuff, and then you start picking up and the floodgates open, nothing but a blessing, nothing but a blessing. Nothing but a blessing. And in every venture, it might not be your blessing. And when you do it, it's like, man, how in the world how is everybody else talking about $10,000 to $20,000? And I can't even get one freaking signing. And then in the comments, you're saying, man, is it slow season? Is it dry? And everybody else is like, wow, no, it's jumping in Houston. It's jumping in Houston for real. But this is still, this coming week, your phone gonna blow up. It should. From SnapDocs, you should get all kinds, because closer to the end of the month, it always blows up. But I want to tell you that if that's happening to you, if you are at a point where you've been doing this and it seems like everybody else is winning and you still not winning, you need a coach. You need to go to somebody and say, listen, if somebody's talking about how many signings they're getting, what, how? And you know how we do. Some people will tell you how, and other people gonna hate and say, well, all I do is that. No. I was in a position where I needed somebody to take over my account and do it for me. And that's what she did. And she did that along with giving me instructions on what to do. And I followed up as well. Hey, Lawanda, how you doing? Let me. And I followed up and did everything she told me to do. So one, you have to be open to somebody doing that. And two, you have to follow through with what they are telling you to do. You might not see the value in it, but they're winning and you not. So what you got to lose by doing what they told you to do? Whatever she told me to do, I didn't understand it. She told me to drop my price for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit to $59. I'm like, where on God's green earth can you get something this beautiful and this big for $59 a night? Guess what? They started booking, and I'm going to be more profitable this month than I have been probably so far. So I say to you, if you are not in a position where you're winning, it's your time to start listening and paying attention and actively asking people who are broadcasting that they win and how. What do I need to do? Guide me through it step by step. Don't let your pride get in the way. Just try it out. And coaching is always available. But I mean, a lot of people are on these, Facebook groups and everything. Got to be one person, but it's a lot of negativity, it seems like, in those groups too. However, if you got to pay somebody to do it, pay. That investment is well worth it. Well worth you not scrambling around trying to do it. Okay. All right. Who else is on? We got 12 people on Facebook, and we have 6 people on Clubhouse. Anybody want to come up and talk? Feel free. This is a room where, listen, we are here, and I'm open and excited to have each and every one of y'all. I'm not going to be on long tonight because LaTanya Cherie Johnson is TYD. Oh, I am tired. It's been a great week, but it's been a long week. And when anything grows, there's going to be hiccups. So I listed my property on booking.com and got a booking. I don't know nothing about no booking.com. Hello? Nothing. So when I did that and got a booking, it's not hooked up to my cleaners, and it's just all kind of stuff. When you start something new, it happens to everybody every time. It's new. There are going to be mistakes. There are going to be glitches. Just listen. I did this little clip on YouTube about learning from your mistakes. I had to get vomit and blood. Yucky yuck, right? My sister never could have did it. Never could have done that. Madison, no, they can't stand the yucky stuff. But I had to get blood and doggone vomit out of my mattress on my airbed. Who else gonna do it, Saint? This lady was charging me. She charged me one time $200. So guess what? I bought the doggone vacuum machine so I could do it myself. Never again. I needed her to do it that time, but no. We done with that. We are done with that. So long story short, I vacuumed that thing, and yeah, I messed up. I sprayed something on it the first time. You ain't supposed to spray nothing on it but the spray that they give you, and I messed up. But I did it, I know not to do that again. And it was fixable. I was able to get in there and fix it. So not only do I know what mistake not to make, I know how to fix it so don't nobody else do that mistake. And that, my friend, is the value of getting a coach. So that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. If you listen, that's another thing. I, LaTanya Johnson. Everybody say, hey, LaTanya. Thank you. I don't listen worth shit. I'm going to tell you. I'm go, and then bump into something, and then I'll be like, dang, so what did you say? That used to be me. Not anymore. I am listening. I have slowed down. God has a way of slowing you down. I bumped my way into success by mistake after mistake after mistake. You won't get anywhere being safe. You won't get anywhere being comfortable. It's very freaking uncomfortable when you start something new. Some people jump in and man, from the get-go, it's 100 miles an hour and they are winning. And I'm happy that that blessing falls on them. It don't always fall on me like that. YouTube was one of those things that fell on me like that though. Me joining, growing this channel, it was just, well, you know what? I'm lying because I started YouTube probably in 2007 to 2009 and didn't go anywhere with it. And then the pandemic came and started again and blew up. Blew up. I had a whole different purpose for doing it this time. I was helping people. So when your goal in life is to be a blessing to people, that's the blow up. That's the blow up. It's a whole different mentality that you hold within yourself. So it's a whole different energy. It's an energy of, I ain't doing this for the money. I'm glad that you can make money from it, but I'm sincerely doing this out of my heart to help people because I, Latonya Cherie Johnson, is 912 right now. I would be in the bed. Hello. Can I get an amen? I'd be asleep. But okay, Miss Michelle, Tracy, Felicia, and Diamond, how y'all doing this evening? Y'all can definitely come up. All you got to do is raise your hand. Thank y'all for sharing this. I do appreciate it. If y'all have any value to add, like I said, I'm not going to be on here long tonight. Hey, S-Rep, yeah, that learning curve is everything. It's everything. But the good thing about it is when you step through that fear, on the other side of that fear is success. Courage is being afraid and doing it anyway. That's what courage is. I'm being afraid, but doing it anyway. That's courage. And it ain't easy. I won't even lie to you. It's not at all. My socks all on tape. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, it's not easy. But you do have help because I'm here. So whatever questions you want to ask me, I'm up and open to answer any question that you have. Hey, June, how are you? I'm on Clubhouse also, June, if you want to head over there and talk. I know that you're doing your, when were you talking about doing the event? Girl, you got to listen to that last video because she was talking to you in that last one. I really thought of you when she was talking about. So in the last video that deals with network to increase your net worth, Toni gave so many freaking gems, but one was, you don't have to have a big event, right? This massive conference to make an impact. She said, get 10 people at the table, invite 10 people to lunch. And the questions that she gave when you're meeting somebody new, hi, how are you? Who are you? What are you doing? And how can I help? Wow. You know what I'm saying? It was just so many. Hey, it's just so many nuggets. I just couldn't even get all of them together. It was so many freaking nuggets, y'all. I see a hand raised, but I don't see. Hey, June, you look too cute in that picture, girl. With your leopard on.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. You know what? If somebody has their hand raised, take it off and then raise it again because I can't see it.
What video? What last group are you talking? I mean, what last video are you talking about?
So on YouTube, I created a video that men. It's called "How to Network to Increase Your Net Worth." With Toni Harris. She is amazing. She is freaking amazing. And I got off of that video and that call with her. So number one, this is a call that we do in my membership group. And I'm not going to share every last one of them because it's family business, but I wanted people to get a sense of what we do in the family. And that video is woo. It be some powerful nuggets. I'm talking about you $67 a month, man. You getting so much gold. And if you work this video and do what she told you to do, Toni probably added another at a minimum $1,000 a month to your bottom line. If you do it once a month, what she told you to do, one freaking time a month. If you avidly do it, she's a six-figure earner. I mean, this is her lifestyle, and it ain't no little bitty lifestyle. Hello? She's a franchise owner. She does a lot of stuff. So she is remarkable. Freaking remarkable. And when you hear her speak, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, whew. She also has a conference that's going on. I got a VIP ticket because what she does, she's a connector, right? She connects people to other people. And just by being in her presence, you're going to make money. Just by coming, you're going to make money. And she said something that was very powerful that I had never heard before. She said, always, when you go to a conference, always sign up. If you decide to spend your time and go, always get a VIP ticket. Why? Because you want to be in the room with people who operate at that level. Because you know they serious. You know what I'm saying? They came to win. So guess what? I got a VIP ticket. Never thought of it that way, right? I thought, okay, yeah, I could just get into the crowd. But a couple of questions that I asked Toni was, number one, you know how you go to networking events and there are these puddles of people who all know each other. And it's hard to kind of navigate through those people who are already talking. It's uncomfortable. I used to hate it. And I still force myself through it. I force myself. But I'm getting better and better. And in anything that you do that you hate, baby, you're going to get better and better if you keep doing it. That's how you win with YouTube. You have to keep doing it. You have to be consistent. Consistency is key. If you're not consistent in anything in your life, it's not going to run to its optimal capabilities. It just won't. Consistency, period. June, you have something to say? Hey, Capri.
No, who is the person that you're talking about?
Her name
and
is.
When is the conference?
So look on YouTube and the last video that I just posted. Her name is Toni Taylor Harris.
Okay.
Hey, Amy, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. I'm gonna invite you up here. Hey, Miss Kayla. Oh, there she go. I don't know why my daughter took Blue out. Blue cab. If y'all saw how big she is, now she's about to come up here. Blue, go. I don't know why your sister took you out and then went in her room and closed the door. Boy, I tell you, don't have no children. Look at her. Come on, get up here. Come on. Come. Y'all see Blue? Isn't she humongous? Y'all remember when she was just, you didn't kiss me dead on the lips. Now, you know we don't do that. Stop. Oh, you did it again. Okay, go. Bye-bye. Don't knock my computer. She is humongous, isn't she? This is the cane torso. All right, Miss Amy, how are you? What you got going on these days?
Oh, I've been like crazy busy. Been slammed.
That's good. What are you working on, and how can I be of assistance to you?
Oh, I just popped in. I saw the room open up. What am I working on? So this week, I just got back from North Carolina. I was at the Notary Conference there with Laura. I got to meet Laura Beaver in person.
Awesome.
Which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And, go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. And as far as this week goes, I am working on a new round of law updates for the state of Colorado. They want my input on Ron. And I am demonstrating my product for the state of Nebraska to get approved there. So those are the highlights of my week.
That is huge. That is huge. So do they have laws right now in those places where where Ron is open and available?
Well, every state that has Ron has laws. But what they're doing is they're doing an after effect review of the law
Mm-hmm.
to see if they need to make any adjustments. For instance, should they deviate from the use of KBA and allow biometric analysis, which in my opinion, all states need to, because KBA is a disadvantage to a lot of clients. But things of that nature. They're doing a sunset review of the law to see if they need to enhance upon it. And they've asked all of the stakeholders. So I'm not the only one, but since I'm a platform in the state, I'm a stakeholder in the law, and they're asking us for our opinions. So they're going to meet with me this week. I think Tuesday was the day that we decided on.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm smiling from ear to ear because, you know, when you have the ability to impact state law, right? You're up there. You are up there for real. So that is amazing, and congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you for lobbying for us and with us. We do appreciate it. What you're doing there, man, will impact a whole bunch of people in their money. So thank you, because it's important that we have representation throughout the states. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the United States. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, no problem. And you know, I don't look at it. Yes, we all need representation, but at the same time, so do our clients.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like tonight, I had to help a client in Nevada where their laws in Nevada completely prohibited any Nevada notary and Nevada Ron couldn't have done this transaction tonight. But because of my Ohio laws, I was able to do it a different way. And we were able to get this done for this client who I got a text message shortly thereafter that they don't expect her to live past tomorrow. So it's about being able to help the clients and understanding that everyone's not a cookie cutter. There's so many different circumstances. And you know, that's when it's good to know and have the teamwork, you know, being able to call on someone else that has different abilities and enhance your profile. We're not competition.
Right.
We all enhance each other.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, we help that client, and that's what matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you something too, Amy. Do you have a YouTube channel or something where you put information out other than just Clubhouse?
I have my own Facebook group, but that's more generic to my platform, not really like Ron. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't put a whole lot out there. I just really don't have the time.
No, I get it. I get it completely. I think I want to do a room or something with you. What I like to do sometimes is explain to notaries and notary signing agents how to overcome certain situations that appear in my daily life, right? That sometimes I didn't even know how to handle until I've gone through it. So if you're open to that, if you're open to doing something like that, I'd love to talk to you about it. Because
definitely, I think I owed you a text message anyway. It's just been crazy.
I get it.
And I haven't had a whole lot of time. But yes, we can definitely get something like that on the books. I'd love to do it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And I mean, it could be any day that you have available. We may even do it on Clubhouse and on YouTube like we're doing it now. So that'll be a lot of fun.
That sounds good. I'm going to shoot a message to you because I don't know that I still have your number. I know it was in my calendar at one point, but it was a few weeks ago. And yeah, anyway. But okay. Yes, we'll get in touch. We'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm going to send you a message right now with my number in it. So I'll be at the top. Oh, if I can type my number correctly. 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that's it. All right. Miss Kayla, how are you doing?
Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Good evening, everyone. It's Kayla Hunter, Houston's favorite mobile notary, tapping in.
Yes.
I'm always supportive and involved with what TJ does because I know she does it from the heart, and I'm always able to take something away from what she presents, whether it's the people she brings who drop gems and nuggets, or just herself because she dives deep and she gives so much of herself. So I want to say thank you, TJ, for providing this platform that offers a free space for notaries on various different levels and skill sets to be open and to ask questions and not have to worry about any backlash or negativity. And we don't see a lot of that in the notary community, but people can have their own ways of doing things that can deter people who are trying to learn and grow. And we want this always to be a positive growth space, which it is. And I value that. So thank you, TJ. And Amy, I haven't had an opportunity. I think we've spoken once or twice before, but you are just amazing, Amy.
Yeah.
Every time you speak, I immediately am looking for my paper and pen because I don't even think you realize that just your general conversation, whether you be answering a question or just giving some input based on your expertise and your knowledge, you are always dropping gems. I can't tell you how many nuggets and questions that I've had about certain things that I've forgotten. And then when you speak, I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to know that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Amy, I really value your knowledge, your expertise, and the way that you handle things as a notary. And not only that, but you're tech savvy. I mean, you're just the jack of all trades, and I love that about you. So I'm here as always to learn, to absorb, and to be supportive.
Well, I know you can't see me, but I'm blushing. But thank you very much. I try to be helpful. I definitely don't want to be a walking billboard, because I've seen people like that on Clubhouse, and that's not what I want to be. So I appreciate that I actually bring value and I've helped you or others, because that's what we're all here for. And thank you very much.
That is sweet. Thank you, Kayla. And the same with you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. You know what, man? When I say I consider y'all family, I'm not lying. Like when I see you when I see y'all, I feel like I'm going towards my family. If I see y'all in public, I'm gonna go and sit with my family. That's what you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because when we see each other, we cuckoo and gaga.
Exactly. Exactly. And you cannot imagine how many times I could be going to FedEx or somewhere and just bump into somebody. And really, it's just like family. It's like, okay, girl, look, you made it to, we both running before they close. So I'm appreciative and I love y'all so much.
And I see my girl June's in the room too. Hey, June.
She might be on mute, but yeah, Miss June. Oh, she has such classy, cute pictures.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I haven't been on Clubhouse in like forever. I'm
yes.
You know how to use it. I've been trying to get focused on a lot of things and get back on track. But I have to do what TJ has said to do after you haven't been out there in the notary world in a while. I haven't been in the notary world in a while, and I had to update my E&O. So I'm now trying to get back with getting back to be known like with the signing company. So I have to get up and call Amrock and Title 365 and all of them so I can get in their ear. I just called who is it? The Mortgage Connect. Mm-hmm. They owe me money, and I didn't realize that they hadn't paid me out, and I had to reach out to them last Thursday, and they was like, "Oh yeah, we never got the invoice," and then I never followed up. So I got money out there. I got to go and get, and I need to get back in the game and get some motivation to get back in the game.
I get it, man. And you were talking about me and June met too about helping other people. Lord, I'm reaching for my glasses. You see how automatic that is? I ain't got no glasses on. But
but TJ, I was gonna say you look naturally cute. You would nothing. No, I ain't never seen you without your makeup and all of that. You always duded up, but you look great.
I feel like I look a mess. Plus, I don't have my glasses on because they reflect all of these lights, and I can't stand that blue light. So, I don't know. Listen. Again, another business. You start doing something and you're delivering information to people, but I am not a production artist. I'm not a videographer. I mean, there's so many skills that you have to learn and develop when you're in business for yourself. It can be overwhelming sometimes. And like
and TJ, it's good that you do this because it really does help as you talk about business. Like you have to connect with other people because I'm in mental health and I have been trying to get away from mental health for a while, but I can't order my own steps. I have to be ordered by what God tells me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been running from, a business in mental health. And all of a sudden, these people just popped up in my life. And they're also going to try to help me do something in as a business in mental health. So that's kind of like why I had shied away from notary because I've been in doing my mental health stuff. But I have found it to see that notary is kind of like a passion and it's something fun for me to do for side money. And if y'all, are looking to do it, full time, it's a good thing. But you can also make great money with it, doing something side. But I'm in the business of helping people. And I know you said, when am I going to try to do my event? I had to push it back to May because I don't want to rush and do it. I want it to be a great event, and I really kind of want to do a notary network connecting, like where people set up their tables and you go from table to table to talk to different people, and all of us in Houston get together and do like a network, because I think that is something fun and it would be great for us to get our businesses out there to other people. Mm-hmm. So that's why I pushed it back, because I want to really dissect and pour into it so it can be a great event. So I will be getting with you here pretty soon.
Absolutely. I have some ideas too. From looking at that video, listening to the talk that me and Miss Toni Taylor Harris had, I'm lit up. I'm about to do a whole bunch of stuff. She ignited a brand new fire under me. For real. So I'm excited about that.
So you're looking at setting up like a vendor fair or like a street fair kind of thing? Those are awesome.
It sounds like
exactly. That's exactly what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Like a mixer, like a notary mixer. Happy hour, some type of a happy hour or something like that. Because I think it would be great if we do something like that, like kind of like the try. I can't remember their name right now, but they do it up in Virginia and all of that. They get together and they have this like mixer day. Last time I seen, they had had it in the restaurant together, and all three of them got together and they did like a notary meetup, and they played games and they just networked, and that would be something good to have so you'll know your different notaries in the city. Because when people call me I've been getting a lot of calls for general notary work, and to be honest, I don't really focus on general notary. I focus more on loan signing, and it would be great to mix all of it together so we can learn different things, and each one of us can like do a tidbit presentation on the specialties that we do. And I think that would just really, be great. And just to give you I want to tell TJ about, I went to court. I did go to court and meet with the prosecutor. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't find my notary book from when I did this general notary signing for this guy. He had cancer and he had gave power of attorney over to his sister. And his nephew, her nephews, wanted the house, and he had already signed over power of attorney and gave her the house. And he has since then passed, but I did the notary signing for it. And I did the signing for the deed, and everything turned out great, TJ. And they just basically it didn't even take me 10 minutes when I was there with the prosecutor. They had she told me it was fine that I didn't have my book. But just a tip for everybody: if you do any type of general notary, make sure you keep your book handy. Because I've moved since then, and my notary book is probably somewhere in storage. And also, I've had to get a new notary book because I ran out of places for them to sign. And basically, what they had me to do was bring my notary stamp. They had the documents already printed, and they made sure to ask me, is this your signature? They had me stamp my notary stamp onto a piece of paper and had me to, sign my name so they could compare signatures and things like that. I'm not going to lie, I was scared out of my wits because I had never really done general notary. I just did it on behalf of her being a friend of mine, and she's very trustworthy. So I actually had to just go testify that that I did sign. They asked me, did I know the witnesses that were there? I was able to tell them no, they already had their witnesses there, and I didn't have to bring anybody. So just be mindful, keep your notary book always handy, even if you have created a new notary book, because you just never know when you're going to be called to actually testify for something like that.
Wow. Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad that turned out well for you. That was kind of scary, huh?
Yes, indeed it was. I was relieved actually once I got there, and she was talking to me and everything. She was like, this is just something that we have to do. But the thing of it was, I wasn't the only one who actually had something notarized. She had to have somebody notarize her power of attorney paperwork too, and that person also got called in. And before I actually went for the appointment, the girl who I had signed the papers for, she called me with the other notary on three-way, and I was able to ask her questions and things like that, and that also helped me feel more confident. But I had TJ in my mind the whole time I was there, and then after I left, after I was getting ready to walk out, I was like, I had talked to my notary mentor, and she basically told me, did you sign? Was he in your presence? And the same questions you asked me to think about, those were the questions that they really asked. So just be mindful of all the notary signings that you do. Make sure you have everybody to sign your book and have their ID, and if you have to, take a picture of their IDs. And I try not to keep the pictures, the IDs and stuff in my phone, but I'm glad I still had that guy's photo in my phone, because that shows proof that, you are trying to you're competent. You are a competent notary.
Yeah. Well, I am glad that turned out well. That is good. Whew. Yeah, I have been through that similar stuff like that myself. And you know what, man? It's a blessing to be able to have somebody to call and talk to. Because when you feel like you're alone in those situations and you don't even know what to say, who to call, who to ask a question to, any of that, like that is over freaking whelming. That's overwhelming. So I'm glad that I was able to help you. And y'all will be amazed at how many texts and calls I get from just various questions. And I enjoy it, oddly enough, because one, I can answer those questions off the top of my head. And two, it keeps me kind of in the loop of what's going on. And I always learn something too. There are different variations of all sorts of things. So It's just a blessing. So thank you for trusting me and calling me with that question. Um, and thank you for adding that here, because a lot of people, they've never been, that has never happened to them before. And when you think about it, wow, we do notarizations for people that we know. So anything can come up, and you have to treat it every single time like a business. One of my cousin's boyfriend asked me to do a notarization um, for a property in Louisiana. Okay, so in this notarization, his grandmother has passed away. He is the, what is the word? Conservator of her estate. I think that's the word.
Executor.
Executor. Yeah, he's the executor of her estate. But the grandfather, he had a power of attorney for the grandfather, but he was not the executor of his estate. Long story short, he needed a document notarized, but he needed to sign his grandfather's name. And I was like, I can't do that, baby. I'm not an attorney. I can't tell you how to do it, but I cannot allow you in my presence to notarize his name without seeing the documentation that shows that you have the right to do that, to operate on his behalf. So the power of attorney that he provided was able to do that. But no, you got to show me. I'm not just going to take your word for nothing. I don't care who you are. So, because I don't want to end up in anybody else's mess. I have enough of my own. Thank you. Right?
And it's really easy to get caught up in somebody else's mess. Very easy as a notary. Even doing, notary loan signing, some people would try to ask you to, so for example, my mom had a notary to do for refinance. Well, they actually called me, and it's good to know multiple different notaries. That's why I say it's to get in to do the notary mixer or networking event, because I wasn't able to do it. Was a friend of mine, and she called me, and I actually was going out of town, and I was like, I can't do it. No, she said, are you available to do a notary for me? And I was like, yeah, when is it? And she was like, oh, I need it done today, and it's an emergency because I have to get these documents back. And I was like, oh, I'm not able to do it today, but I can get you to my mom, and we all live here pretty close. We all live in the same neighborhood. So she was able to meet my mom at her house with her husband and her mom to sign those documents. But the next day, she called and she was like, hey, I have to go. I can't send this off because you got to pay very close attention to the fine details. It stated specifically that they had to have those documents signed in a blue pen, and they signed in black. So they had to come back the next day to sign, to actually re-sign the documents. But although they did it the day before, her husband wasn't available at the time. She was able to come back that next day to sign. And she was like, the problem is, she was like, we got to re-sign this because it needed to be done in a blue pen. And I didn't read it all the way and this and that. She was like, but my husband's not available at this very moment, can we still sign? And my mom called me and she asked me, and I said, no. You're going to have to do it when her husband gets off work. Mm-hmm. Even though he was actually there, you still want to do the right thing because at the same time, integrity means a lot.
Absolutely.
And if you do it one time, they'll think, oh, okay, well, she'll do it, you never know who she'll tell. But like, oh, the notary documents were messed up, but she still let me sign my husband's name. No, you don't ever want to get caught up like that. And because you just can't trust people at all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is
friend or no friend. Don't let your name get caught up in no kind
of way. Friend, family, whoever. Exactly. I totally agree with that. How you doing, Miss LaShawn?
Yes. Hey, LaShawn.
Hey Jen. Hey TJ.
What have you been up to?
Oh, I'm getting back out. I've been making my videos again. Doing my lives. I don't never had no schedule. I just do videos until I get tired and exhausted out again. But no, I have some stuff coming up for people, and really, what I'm doing is, really teaching notaries about, getting their business out there, especially using, the free resources that we have out there, like on the internet, Google, and not just, using Google My Business, but also, understanding the overall structure on how do you actually use the internet to draw clients to you, and social media, how does it actually all tie in together and work for you to draw clients for you. That's what I'm pretty much on right now.
Well, awesome. I'm gonna have to check those videos out because, baby, you put out some good content too.
Yeah, we got some stuff coming tomorrow, I believe. As long as I don't feel too tired, because yesterday it was a late video, but I was teaching notaries how to search, how to use Google keywords and how to understand, what keywords to choose from, picking the right keywords. So that way we're going to go to the next step. I can't talk too much on here because I know I have some people on here, not too sure, but yeah. We have, it's going to be, me basically, trying to walk people through, trying to break technical things down to an easy process, teaching people that you can do this too. And it's going to be, I'm teaching it in an easy way, through a process. So that way people can start drawing their own clients,
Absolutely.
That's what I want to teach.
So what time do you normally drop your videos?
Oh, I go live, TJ. I'll give it to you for the pre-recorded videos. I try, but
I can't never catch LaShawn on no live video. I got the ding on the channel and everything. Girl, I can't catch you for nothing.
Really, normally it's in the evenings if I do go live. So it might be like 7 o'clock, 6. Last night was late though. Last night, I'm single. I don't have nothing going on. So
okay.
I'm going live at 9 at night. On a Saturday night. Well, it was like 9:30 when I went live last night.
I was asleep. I had a tough day yesterday. Ooh.
But normally it is between at least between 7 and 9 p.m.
Okay.
Central time. Well, I know we and you in the same time, but some other people here. But it's normally between those hours. I try to go live, and I'm there for at least an hour, maybe 15 minutes, but definitely no longer than that.
Okay. Well, cool. I'm going to try to catch you. I definitely want to catch your pre-recorded video. So is what you just spoke about, is that in a pre-recorded video?
No, I did it as a live, but I leave all my lives up. And I need to go back and edit them, but I actually leave my live videos up because, I'm doing walkthroughs of certain things. Like yesterday, I did a complete walkthrough, literally how to use Google keywords, how to see, what other people are using for keywords, really showing people how they can compete with these Google keywords and understanding how to read the actual chart, with Google keywords and how to discover new keywords that they can use. So that's what I did. And then also I used I like for my lives to be interactive. So I let one of the females, she sent me her website and we look to see, what she currently ranking for and how she can, what words she can use. And it was I had fun. I had a little ball.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to definitely go back and watch it. I recommend that y'all do too, because there are these little things like marketing, man. Who, if you are not a marketing major, I'm an engineering major. So all of these little skills are things that you have to learn to grow your business. So if you want to get to that $10,000 to $20,000 level, this is stuff that you got to put in your tool belt. Why? Because like she said, you don't want to just depend on signing services or anybody else to bring you business. You want to be able to drive that business to yourself. And LaShawn is showing us how to do that. So that's huge, man. Yeah, I'm going back and looking at that. And the good thing about it is you can look at these videos or listen to them while you're driving your car, right?
Absolutely. Put on your playlist too, on your YouTube playlist, and come back to them and pause it, you know, or whatever how you listen to audio.
Well, awesome. Thank you, LaShawn. So look, I said tonight I was going to be on here 25 minutes and get off. And it's 9:51 now. So I'm on here almost an hour. My butt is, I don't know why I be feeling like this every Sunday. Every Sunday at 9 o'clock, I get super tired. Like, man, tonight I'm just going to tell them I can't do it. And then I get on here and start talking, and y'all liven me up and wake me up. And here I am 51 minutes later. But I'm about to go so I can go to bed. So this week, the little girl has been on spring break. It's over. She is not ready to go to school tomorrow. So, yeah, for those of you who have children, you know how my morning might be in the morning. Madison, get up. Madison, get up. Yeah, that is going to be all of that foolishness tomorrow. And Blue is going to be looking crazy. So you wake Blue up and she growls at you in the morning. When you touch her, she's like, she is not a morning person. She's laying her big butt there. But I love y'all to life. Thank y'all for joining me. LaShawn, I'm going to look at y'all's video. Everybody else go and look at it because she's talking about some major things. If you have not subscribed to her channel, it's The Notary Institution. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
The Notary Institution on YouTube. And those live videos are incredible. Miss Toni, watch that video. When people impress me, I'm not that easy to impress. I'm not that easy to light on fire. She lit me on fire yesterday, y'all. When you listen to this video and nugget after nugget after nugget, it was amazing. Go look at it. I started not to post it because it was a membership video, but I was like, nah, I gotta let everybody see this. But that's the type of content that I'm giving because I want our family to get to that $10,000 to $20,000 level. The people who are under my stewardship, it is important to me that they get to that level. If you can make that investment in yourself on a monthly basis, I'm gonna give you way more than you expected. You do what I tell you to do, and $67, man, you can make. I just gave $1,000 yesterday if you act on it, right? And you don't have to act on it alone. You come to me with an idea or come to other people in the group with an idea, and we do it together, and everybody wins, man. It's a family thing, y'all. You got to think of it as being bigger than yourself. Get out of the box, get out of your own way, and start getting to the big bucks and making some real freaking money. Because that's why we all do this, right? I'm doing this to change my life. I'm doing this to help you change yours. That ain't no joke. I don't play about that. You could ask my family, my mama, everybody. Everybody knows. TJ, she has an event. She's doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. This is important to her. So anyway, my niece keeps calling me in the middle of my live. She know I goes on at 9, so it must be urgent. I love y'all to life. Y'all take care. Let me see what my family is doing on this other end of this phone.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Hey, Auntie.
Girl, I'm on live on YouTube.
I'm trying to get you some money.
I had to be on live on YouTube. Okay, what you got?
I got my friend here, D Flowers. He's trying to rent an Airbnb.
Okay, I'm sending you the link now.
Okay, are they available tonight? Is any of them available tonight?
Yep.
Okay. Do you just need one? Cause she got 13 units. Do you have like a 2-3 bedroom available?
All of them are 2-bedroom, 2-bath.
All of them are 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but they all connect to each other. They're like little apartments, but they all like together, like right there by. What you charge tonight? What do you charge tonight?
So during the week, I mean, it's pretty inexpensive. I think tonight is like $59. Tomorrow is like $67. So, how many nights they need it?
How many nights you need? Tonight is like 54. Tomorrow is like 67 or 69.
Yeah,
what you said?
something like that. Yeah.
They all luxury. That's the theme of them. They're all luxury units.